Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about something developed by Dr. Gary Chapman, which is the five love languages. Today I'm going to focus on the love language called acts of service language. So, when a person has the acts of service love language, the thing that they love the most is when you take a chore off of their hands, right? A household chore. An example of this would be maybe if my wife is usually the person who washes the dishes, I might say, you know what, today I'll wash the dishes. Or maybe she's been talking about getting her car cleaned for the last couple of weeks, and you know what? I take her car without her knowing and I have it detailed. And so when she goes into her car the next time, she's pleasantly surprised. So, acts of service, again, the person just likes when you take something off of their plate. Now, the thing about this is let's say my wife has this particular love language. I don't want to do something for her expecting something in return, right? Because then that's just a barter. The idea is that this should be something that is a selfless act, right? So you're doing it without expecting anything else in return. The other thing that I want to point out about this is let's say that for the last 6 months or a year, my wife has been asking me to hang up the chandelier that's sitting in a box in the basement. And I say, you know what? I found out that her love language is acts of service. So today I'm going to fill her love tank. And I go down to the basement and I drag the box up, huffing and puffing. And I set the box up where the chandelier is supposed to be hung. And then I take the ladder out and I pull it apart and I'm making a lot of noise. And then I climb up this ladder and I hang the chandelier up, and then I call my wife and I say, there, I finally hung the chandelier up. Are you happy now? If I do that, I didn't do this well. Why? Because my attitude wasn't the right way. It wasn't in the right place, right? If I wash the dishes for my wife, that's something that she normally does. If I'm complaining about it the whole time I'm doing it, then I'm not doing this well. So, first thing is, as I said earlier, you want to make sure it's a selfless act. So, it's something that you're not doing expecting something in return, as well as you want to make sure that you have the right attitude about doing it. So, if it's something that would benefit the other person by you taking it off their plate, but you know what? You're in a place where you're going to be miserable doing it. Pray and ask the Lord to help cleanse your heart and get you to the place where you can do whatever it is with joy, knowing that it's going to be pleasing to the Lord for you to do this thing for this person you love so much. So thank you for listening and God bless.